Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video. In case you guys didn't know, there is a Destiny 2 beta going on right now. I do believe it is free to anybody for all platforms. At first, it was a closed beta, so only people who have pre-ordered the game could actually play the beta, but then of course they eventually opened it up to the public, so people who didn't pre-order the game were able to download the beta for free and go ahead and play it. So right now, you guys are watching some Destiny 2 beta gameplay, and I only played like maybe a couple games. I played the intro of the beta, and then I played a couple Crucible matches, and now I'm done playing it. Not because the beta is over. I'm actually not even sure if the beta is over or not. You guys are going to have to double check on that. But I'm personally just stopped playing after a couple games, and I'll explain that a little bit later in this video. But first things first, I just want to mention that I do apologize for not uploading lately because I was literally like setting up my room differently. Like I moved my bed on the other side of the room, and I actually got rid of this table that I used to have my TV on so I could play video games. But I got rid of that table, and I now have this desk, which is really nice. It was my parents' old office desk, so they gave it to me because my dad made like a new office basically like himself, and now my setup is totally more professional now for making YouTube videos, and it's good for studying once I get into college and stuff like that. So yeah, I just been organizing my room like crazy, and yeah, it's this setup is so much better looking. I wish I could show you guys, but there's a lot of personal things here, so I'm probably not going to make a video on it, a separate one on my setup video. But anyway, talk about Destiny 2 here, you guys. So anyway, Destiny 2, you know, I played a lot of Destiny 1. I mean, I guess I played it enough to know what the game is like. So I only played as one character and got up to like level 40 or something like that. I don't remember. But I might have like over 200 lights. So like after you reach level 40, which of course is the max level, you can still earn more light towards that character. So like the more light you have, the more better loot you can get and all that kind of stuff, like better armor and of course like better weapons that deal more damage and all that kind of good stuff. But you know, Destiny 1 got kind of repetitive, you know, it's the same game over and over again, and I really don't like how they implemented a Seasons Pass to Destiny 1, where only the first two map packs were free. I want to call them map packs, but like, I guess I can just call them DLCs, right? The first two DLCs were free if you bought that Seasons Pass, but then they added more DLC which didn't involve with that Seasons Pass, you know, like the Taken King, for example. That was like $40, and it was a pretty big DLC. Then they added like the Iron Fist or Ironclad, or I can't remember exactly what the next DLC after the Taken King was, but I didn't buy it. And I played a lot of Destiny. I played the first, second, and the Taken King DLC. And so yeah, it just got really repetitive. It was pretty fun, you know. It's a really fun game to play with your friends. I mean, Destiny is an MMO game, right? MMO games are like World of Warcraft and like stuff like that, you know, but they try to make Destiny a MMO shooter game, a first-person shooter that's an MMO game. So they trying to change what an MMO game really is, because MMO games are normally not first-person shooters. So anyway, we have Destiny 2, right? We have the beta, and so I went ahead and downloaded the beta, and I wanted to see what was different, you know, because to me Destiny 1 was the same game over and over again. You're going against the same bosses, just hoping to get like better loot and all that kind of stuff. It was the same game over and over again. There was a storyline to it, but you know, I mean, they didn't really explain it very well and all that kind of stuff. So in Destiny 2, one thing I did notice off the bat, the one thing that's really different is they kind of want to implement the story, like they want to try and make a stronger story in Destiny 2. Like the main hub that you like ran around in Destiny 1, basically that place gets destroyed, and like that giant ball sphere thing that's in the air, you guys are Destiny fans are probably like, oh, how do you not remember its name? I totally forgot its name. Gosh dang, they even said the name in the freaking like beginning cutscene or whatever in the game. So anyway, yeah, it looks like they're trying to like push the story mode a little bit harder in Destiny 2. But other than the story, like I only played the intro of it. I'm not sure if you can play more than just the intro, but I played some Crucible matches, and that was it, you know. Like there was only one map you could really play on in Crucible, and you know, it's the same game. Like I'm really disappointed in Destiny 2. Like it's just the same freaking game, and except that more people are jumping way high in the air now in the game, it seems like. But like seriously, there's nothing different about the game. The game plays exactly the same. I mean, you have pretty much the same characters, the same abilities. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. There's like really nothing different about Destiny 2 compared to Destiny 1. So, if you guys want to buy Destiny 2, like the full game, well, I mean, some of you might be thinking like, well, I'm only playing a beta version. I mean, you don't know what's going to be different about the full game. Well, I mean, that could be true, but just judging by the beta, like, if you want people to buy your second Destiny 2 game, then why make it this, why implement, like, if you're gonna have like different stuff in Destiny 2 and during the full launch of the game, why isn't it in the beta, you know? Because the beta is people's first impressions of the game. If they don't have good first impressions of the beta, then they're not gonna buy your full game. So if you're gonna implement those new features into Destiny 2, then at least put it in the beta, so that way us fans or gamers you want, or whatever we are, like, so we can buy your game so we know it's different than Destiny 1, you know, because it's the same game. I'm not going to buy Destiny 2, you guys. I'm really not going to buy Destiny 2, and I don't understand any YouTubers that make Destiny videos. Like, I can see live streams, you know, I can see how people can live stream Destiny, but Destiny 2 is not my cup of tea. It really isn't. I don't recommend buying it if you play Destiny 1 anyway. If you haven't played Destiny 1, then I'd wait till Destiny 2 to play that game. But you know, it's basically just another DLC of Destiny. There's nothing different about the game. It's just another DLC of like Destiny 1 basically, only you have to buy another copy of a disc that's going to cost you $60. So yeah, in all honesty, I'm not going to buy Destiny 2. There is literally no point of buying it because it's the exact same game, and I'm really disappointed, you know. I would buy it if it still had the same Destiny 1 feel, but there were some major changes to it to where it makes me want to play it over and over again, but there just simply isn't. So, and if they do decide to like implement some major changes that make the game more interesting, they're probably going to make it in a DLC form because this is Activision that's making this game, as well as Bungie, but still, you know, they'll probably make it in a DLC form. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on Destiny 2, you guys. I feel bad for people who are listening to me talking about how much I don't like Destiny 2, but you guys like it. I mean, if you like it, then that's fine with me. I mean, that's your own opinion. This is just my opinion why I don't like Destiny 2. It's just the same game. It's literally the same game, so I just don't get it, you guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating for what you guys feel this video deserves, and comment down below if you played the Destiny 2 beta and what are your guys' thoughts on it. Or do you guys agree that Destiny is the same game as the very first one? Like, Destiny 2 is literally the same game as the first Destiny. It's just like, what was the point of even making a Destiny 2? I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos later in the future, which are usually Call of Duty videos, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, Destiny 2, you guys, you can play the free beta if you want to. I'm not even sure if it's going to be open still by the time this video gets uploaded. But I just want to put my opinions out there on the Destiny 2 beta and how I just don't like it. It's really just a terrible game in general, in my opinion, because it's the same game. There's no point in buying it. So anyway, those are my opinions. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. I can't even talk, but your guys' opinions in the comments below, and I shall catch you guys on another video later in the future.